Hello everyone, welcome to Southern Wreaths. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make this beautiful hydrangea wreath. Today I decided to do a grapevine wreath, and I am planning on covering the entire grapevine. So you can actually use a different base if you want. You could use a foam base or the straw base, but I happen to have a grapevine wreath and this is the perfect size. So I am using these 14-inch hydrangea bushes. I've got this blue and purple and the white. And I thought these went really nice with this. It's got like little whitish cream colored buds, and it's a little frosted. It's called Bush Cream Plastic Huckleberry. So I got 4 of these. So I don't know if I'll use all these. I don't know if I'll use all these. I definitely want to use these leaves though. So those will probably just get tucked in after. So I'm going to go through and clean up all these pieces that are sticking out. I'm going to start by pulling all the leaves off. Or you could just cut them off if you don't want to pull them off. I'm going to cut them, and it's hard to see, but there's kind of a notch here. That's what I'm going to use to cut them, because these are so thick that they're hard to cut. And I think that's a good size to stick in a wreath. So I'm going to get some baskets to hold all my flowers too. I'm not going to cut these yet because I'm going to wait until I'm done to see how I want to add them. If I want to leave them long, if I want to use each individual sprig. So I'm just going to stick those to the side and do the same thing to this one that I did to the white one. I'm going to go through and start adding them. So I'm going to add them at an angle like this. And if you want, you can always turn it. So the way I added it is I just put hot glue on the stem and then slide it in until it grabs. That looks pretty. And then when you're done with everything, you can always go back and add more hot glue. So I'm going to add the next one there. And then as I'm adding this, and if you make the same one, just remember I have a lot of leaves that I'm going to add at the end. So if it feels like there's a spot that's bare, there's a leaf that can go there. So I think I am going to leave some gaps here and there so that I can add the leaves. Let me see. I usually go through at the end, but I might do it as I go. Just add these in. And that way I know where to add the next one. So that'll be pretty. What I'm going to do is go through and add these in without glue and see what I need to do. So I bought a bunch of these from Dollar Tree. I'm thinking these might work. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Okay, so to fill in, I can use these. My audio messed up at this point, so I'm just going to do a voiceover. I still hadn't glued a couple pieces. I was trying to figure out a way to balance out the colors because I have this bluish purple and then I didn't have any of that left. So I'm just kind of moving things around and sticking things in to figure out exactly how I want it to look. So right here I decided to do like a stripe of the green together. I could have used probably 2 more pieces or 2 more of the green hydrangea bundles, but I didn't have it, so I'm just going to use what I have. You see there I pulled some of the purpley blue one out of that one section. I've just kind of looked at my wreath to see where I had maybe little extra to spare of the flowers because I'm still going to add leaves. So I just kind of pulled that one out and then moved it over there. So that gives a nice blue in that area. Just trying to make the colors fill around, make sure there's not too many in one section. So you see I had this pretty big gap right there, and I only had this one little piece left. So I'm just trying to find a piece that I can put there. If you get enough flowers, you won't have to do this. So I pulled those out and then kind of tore them in half. The Dollar Tree things are super easy to do that with. And now I'm just going to put that and the little one I have there together in this one hole. And it doesn't look very pretty at this point. It's kind of lopsided and there's lots of big holes. But that's why well, not why. I was going to add the leaves anyway, but I didn't freak out at this point because I knew I was going to add leaves in. I'm just going to quickly go through and cut my leaves. Some of them were in bundles of 3, some were in bundles of 2. Went through and cut the flower or the leaves. So I've got 2 different leaves here, so I'm going to try to mix them up. These came on the white ones, these came on the purple ones. So I'm just going to go through and just kind of stick them in random places. These are a little different than the regular flowers because the stems are really flimsy. They're not wired, so you'll have to be careful where you stick them. I still haven't decided if I want to use these or not. I might, I don't know yet. But I'm just going to quickly go through and start gluing these down. I've decided not to add these. I don't want to add these. I don't think they look good on there. I think I like it just like this. I'm going to go around and add extra glue everywhere and make sure none of these are sticking out like that. Because they're kind of loose and I can pull them out easily. So I'm just going to go through and add extra glue everywhere that I can reach. Just to make sure they stay in there. I'm going to tuck in the pieces that are sticking out. Some of these I need to stick in a little bit further, I think. I really do like the way this turned out. I love the colors. I think they're perfect for spring or summer. I hope y'all enjoyed that. If you have any other flower requests that you would like me to make a wreath out of, be sure to let me know down below, or you can email me at craftingwithlee@yahoo.com. Thank y'all so much for watching, and if you learned anything today or if you like my video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.